It's not only relevant, it's intimate, it's hyper local, and it's across everywhere. Radio will be always relevant with not direct audio or maybe with the other medium of podcast or vcast or everywhere. The talent without technology is going nowhere.
Where?
So when you have a joy of doing something, that's your take. That's what you have to do.
Here's a fun fact for you. During the peak of pandemic in April 2020, radio listenership in India spiked to 51 million active listeners. Surprised? In an age dominated by streaming and scrolling, radio is still holding its ground. In this episode, we will explore how radio and broadcast continue to be powerful pillars of media and communication, evolving rapidly with digital innovation. From traditional FM, AM, and DAB to online streaming and podcast platforms, audio storytelling is experiencing a remarkable transformation. This podcast is especially for students looking to explore academic pathways that lead to thriving careers in radio, television, journalism, digital audio production, and broadcasting. Joining me today is Mr. Shival Desai, General Manager, Government Business, Western and South at Radio City India, an industry expert with over 19 years of experience leading large-scale tourism and government initiatives across India. He has successfully spearheaded campaigns like Maharashtra Dekho and Vibes of Gujarat, bringing stories of life through compelling media strategies. Are the radio signals in your favor today?
Yes, radio signals are absolutely in my favor today. They are.
Talking about in your favor today? Um, is radio still relevant?
It's not only relevant, it's intimate, it's hyper local, and it's across everywhere. Uh, Radio is not about the only audio medium. It gives intimacy. How the car driving in Mumbai roads, they are hearing a traffic update, and when the farmer in Solapur village is getting some government update about the scheme of solar. So it's very personal, and radio will be always relevant with not direct audio or maybe with the other medium of podcast or vcast or everywhere. Radio will be always relevant.
We are seeing a sudden shift in terms of radio also transformation, if I can use that word. More so RJs and all, they are going towards the digital side on social media and all, right? And they becoming the face of the radio brands that is there in the market. What is your opinion on that? How is it changing and how is it changing the narrative of audio storytelling?
See, storytelling is it's a part of myth also that what is we have to maybe dissect this storytelling word. See, storytelling is everywhere. Storytelling can be we can communicate through videos also or maybe some episodes also. But what I always believe, the audio is always a theater of mind. You imagine the cinema without the picture.
Yeah.
So we call it, maybe I can give you some Bollywood example. It will be, use a more delight. Have you seen the movie that Dilwale Duniya Le Jayenge?
I was going to say no. Got this.
So
We
maybe the
should
movie
watch
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai या Kuch Kuch Hota Hai?
I watched Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. We can talk about that. You can give a
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, the violin voice, you know the violin voice which Shahrukh Khan used to play.
yeah, that I know.
Can you give me the name of the color of the t-shirt he was wearing at that time?
Red or yellow?
It was gray because I've seen so many times in my college days. So that's the power of the music,
Yeah.
the power of audio, because it creates the theater of mind experience in your mind, right? It's a theater. So basically what happened, when you listen something, you start analyzing and you're starting creating a picture. That's why the audio storytelling will never go. Though today, not only in terrestrial radio, what we are working, we are Radio City, we are the 39 station across, and we are one of the first radio station started in India. But though we used to have a terrestrial radio only, which transformed through towers. So not only Radio City, all the radios are not actual radio, but now with the changing time, what you're saying, the narrative shifted towards digitalization. So what we are doing? So what we are doing, we are running terrestrial radio. We are running one of the only uh, podcast, you know, sorry, only podcast narrative that's called Swapper. We're already running more than 35 podcasts across India. For example, in Mumbai, we are running podcast called 4MB Zindagi. In Lucknow, we are running something else. So we are not only, terrestrial radio, we became actually a content making company, which into audio podcast also and vcast also.
Yeah. Um, you said that, but isn't it changing more towards the video side on Instagram and YouTube?
Though again, same. I understood. It's on Instagram also, but the value and the narrative which we are delivering, not we, the whole
Mm.
audio industry or the people who are into audio business, they are delivering same thing. If you checked all the stats also, though people are swiping the Instagram fastly,
Yeah.
but simultaneously they are listening the podcast also, which is only audio. The benefit which already delivered to you, it gives you theater of mind effect. And the accessibility of audio, it's deep root of the across India or maybe the world where no tweets or billboard reaches. So
Yeah.
that's the power of audio which is running.
And I think now we are seeing the rise also in terms of earlier people used to, I mean, there are still people who read, but there are like who love listening to books, novels. That is this another audio storytelling platform that is rising in India. What is your take on that?
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Yeah.
I am not a fan of it. I like reading more, but I tried it. There are different platforms, right? Read audio storytelling, and then they add music. But do you think that the impact of it is due to people being lazy of reading?
So this shift is we should not see as a narrative, not reading books and listening something.
Yeah.
The ultimate objective within the book was to communicate the complete the communication what book wants to deliver. So basically, we should take as only a medium of transformation or a medium of consuming the information through reading, through voice. So how does it matter? But my point is why people wants maybe more, why people are preferring to listening the books because they can create the theater of mind effect.
Mm.
So if you have not seen the any Hollywood movie which is on books, maybe whatever fantasy movies also. So if this movie is not done, still you can imagine the audio from the books. So you know that perfect example that how the Star Wars has been designed. The Star Wars being came from Ramayana.
Oh, that I know.
So that's how the Star Wars Ramayana was only book, but no, nobody has tried to visualize it completely because no audiobooks are available. Then some smart director from the Western came and seen that we can visualize it, and they have created the different narrative of the Ram and Lakshmana.
Yeah. Now tuning our conversation towards the student path, what are the career opportunities that students can look out in this audio wide beautiful world?
See, it's amazing. So I'll give you start with my example only. I done my MA marketing in somewhere in 2003, and I was with FMCG companies. So I
Mm.
started my career with GSK Consumer and was with PepsiCo for 3-4 years. And one fine day, with the back of mind, I was always wanted to be in media. So
Mm.
one fine day, I have joined radio. So even today also, apart from the clients, I met someone. They ask like, "What you do?" So I always said I work for radio, one of the leading radio station. The first question they ask, "Are you RJ?"
Uh, yeah, that's the question will come to our mind.
But it's not only it's not only about the mic. The whole industry of audio, it's about RJing, storytelling, script writing, digital solutions, sales. We have compliance and technicality also. You'll amaze, like surprised to know that we have a CAs working with us. We have a LLM people are working with us. We have lawyers working with us.
Yeah.
So there are so many things are there because this industry is not only about RJing. The songs which we play, There's need to be a scrutinized with the policies of the government of India. So we need the compliance authorities also. We need a technicality also, because what we are running all the stations from the industry, broadcasting industry, this tower has to be set up as per the laws of the government of India. So we need sound engineers. All the engineering facilities has to be done. And this is all technical. So it's not about only RJs running the show of The Voice. There are more than 100 people in each one of the metro station, radio station, who are working to fuel that RJ to speak something on air.
Yeah. There is different types of engineering, journalism, different courses that you can pursue if you can guide students on that path.
So see, in any voice or radio or podcasting industries also, the sound engineering is one of the greatest thing, because I always believe that the talent without technology is is going nowhere.
Nowhere.
So the platform today is available. You can resonate your sound, what you being a singer or being a individual artist also, or being a single storyteller, podcaster also, or maybe you're working somewhere with the some company or a radio company or whatever the voice modulation companies.
Mm.
You need to have a tag, because what happened that today, I don't know name some of the singers who are working on the electronically, but they are becoming so big.
Yeah.
So my point is that you should know what your voice or what your product of the voice is delivering the much more larger audience with the technology.
Yeah.
So this all is about the sound engineering.
Hmm. Um, Now, when we say sound engineering, there are different backgrounds. Other than that, also there's media and communication. You do BMM, you do after that you do MBA. But that is not just you're not stuck to that part only. There is more than that. There is variety of opportunities that is available for students after they graduate. Also in this field, also particularly and globally when you get out of media, specifically because it is a creative field and not just part of a creative industry, but it has more technicality and all, as you rightly said earlier. um but when we say that it is an odd industry in a way, so there are a lot of job opportunities for you also, can we say that?
It's from you asking a question about the after people are graduating from the mass media or the
Media,
protest.
yeah, and
Yeah,
also the amount, the percentage of job opportunities higher in compared to the traditional fields also.
yeah, obviously they are because the world is moving towards what that the first question what we're discussing about. The world is moving towards the audio
Audio.
technology, right? There are immense job opportunity. The people are shifting from books to audio.
Yeah.
If the one person is shifting from book to audio, or
Yeah.
maybe in Amazon or wherever podcast, we need the six people to make it.
Yeah.
So because what the person has to narrate the story, the person who aligns the story, the person who is recording the story, the person who is going to edit the story. So our narrative is shifting towards the electronic medium. Still we love the voice, but we want it technological way. So there immense opportunities are there. There are, for example, in India also there are phase 4 licenses are coming for radio. There are more radio licensing are going to give an entire 4 towns. Apart from India, as in India, we like having a radio, all the licensing ruled by Information Broadcasting Commission. But in overseas, it's not that. You can open your private radio station very easily as per the community radio.
Yeah.
So the immense opportunities are there. There's no licensing fees are also there in overseas. But how does it matter to the what you have to do a graduation course or whatever thing? It's related to that because the surrounding is changing. Uh, I want to give an example of once when I was studying in 12th.
Mm.
So at the time, the engineering fee was so high only to the in India it was very less colleges. I'm talking about 98.
Yeah.
So very complicated admission process. Very few engineering colleges. Chemical engineering was the highest. The person who is in 95% is getting a chemical engineering, and the person is in 90% is civil engineering. Today, this both they are existing, but
Yeah.
this both the faculties are coming in the I think lower top.
Yeah. Because of I think the salary packet in terms of salary stage also it's higher here in this industry because, and in a way I can say that competition is less because less people are in this field and they are
No, see,
to
yeah, got it. Sorry. So sorry to actually, you're right. But my point is that uh, the world of chemical engineering is shifted. So
yeah
that's why it's not having a narrative today. But the today what we are doing as a course, what student getting a mass media or digital courses or whatever, having a larger scope today because competition is there, but the avenue is also more. Nobody has seen that industry which is giving a gaming experience today, or
yeah
or the podcasting narration today, or the present. Today we are offering a client 30 plus podcast story uploading as a client. So this product was not with me before 1 year back. So we can what we offering to client, we can make the podcast for you. We'll upload on 30 handles like I had radio, Amazon, Google Podcast and everything.
yeah
So this 30 podcasts were not existing before
yeah
platform.
yeah
So all platform have a immense opportunity for the students who are graduating from the same relevant field.
yeah
And second, it's not that I done my BSc chemistry, then I done MBA marketing.
came to this field.
And that's why it's so basically. But what happened? The time has gone.
Yeah,
Today you need a
a degree.
particular degree
Agreed.
in this field. What you're doing in maybe in audio or video or mass media, you need a percept degree because the competition is so high. You have to be very relevant. The student coming today outside in this world of digital entertainment, you don't have time. You have to be very specific what you want to do.
Plus, I think universities nowadays provide students in their course modules also certain audio production, like how you do the behind the scenes, what exactly goes. They have their own studios, recording studios to teach kids, to teach students around that. That also help them in growing and understanding what exactly the real world, the industry demands. Um,
It's perfectly need of the hour.
yeah,
It's like you're doing your driving course on highways
yeah,
and not in parking lot.
true.
Though with the questions you have to do because what happened, but this is a real life experience what you're going to do in the field. As I told you that what I have done before, I have a series of ladders I have to learn in my life,
Yeah.
what I have to do in the practical field. But if some colleges are offering with the some mass media where they're offering how to speak up on mic or how to do a creation or how you are doing a video making. If you're doing something in digital and you know how to make a video, then it's amazing stuff.
Yeah, there are courses in fact available which are very interesting. They have this live projects that you can work on and you can practice it and then you can learn from that. So more towards practical approach rather than doing the theory thing that we used to do. I'll say now ages ago. We can
Yeah, it's really helpful. And if the college having of this particular, the student will be far more ahead than the other college student or the people are in the anywhere in the particular path because they don't know what they have to do actually.
yeah. Now tell me this. What are the key things that a student needs to have when they join this industry, this you know audio world?
Nothing a flair because
No, there need to be some. It is.
yeah, obviously a right degree. Now it's a right. We need a right degree from
Mm.
the what you want to do. Maybe you do something gaming, but you get into a voice modulation, or you maybe get into script writing. So
Yeah.
I have a series of example. People have done something else, but though they have an inkling towards what they want to do. So, for example, we have one RJ who is a MBBS, but but he was done this transition of the career 15 years back.
Yeah.
It's not possible today.
Not at time.
Not at all possible today.
I mean, there are, but like very less chance.
So not possible today in terms of the nobody stopping you to do that. But basically, what happened? The PLC, the product life cycle of the any job, product life cycle of the any industries now is not so long. So the life cycle of the job or maybe the opportunities which is available It's like the we used to run for the magazines of 10 years before. I don't know, name the some of the magazine. I'm still reading from my 19 years of time. Now I have to find out where it's available in the stores. They are not in the stores.
So you cannot find
You
easy. Yeah, you
easily.
can't.
So everything is on become digital. So I know what is coming tomorrow. So the product life cycle of the job or profession is very less. So at that time, you have to be very, very aggressive about choosing a subject or choosing a course, because it can change your career.
Hmm. So selecting a right degree at the start is your key to success, I would say, in the
Absolutely,
this
absolutely,
for
absolutely.
now.
Rest of the everything is designed for you. Everything is designed, which will going to happen. It will happen eventually.
Yeah.
But maybe what is in my hand to choosing a right inclination towards what I want to do.
Hmm.
If I want to do something in voice, there are 100 options available.
Yeah. You just need to look up.
I want to do something in gaming, there are 100 options available.
There are game designing and lot of courses available
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. So, though we just in India we just started the new national policy of the education that
Yeah.
that you can offer a second degree continuously with the graduation, but in overseas it was there from so many years. That's what we are adopting. That's a great news. We are adopting. But if you want to do something in music, you start violin from the 11th standard. That's a beautiful thing which we can have. What courses we can offer.
Yeah. Plus, I think due to this new education policy, we are seeing shift a bit like student can offer part-time jobs while they are studying in India also. Now they can think about it in future. Not
Right.
now, there's not a sudden change, but abroad you have this part-time job opportunities that you can do because of the hours of study and the way the curriculum has been designed, and it just makes you more, I can say, um street smart and book smart both ways.
Yeah, same thing. How we started doing a practical exposure to the work.
Yeah.
It definitely add value to the all the students who are going to excel it about in their profession life. Second, I like to mention that student going overseas also. So in this I'm just talking in context of the media, digital media, and the voice field. If someone is interested, obviously there are very few options available in India to studying about from the mass media or mass communication and everything. Though some broadcasting house they've opened their own colleges for their reverse cycle of the employment, right? But they're not basically serving the need of the what is the industry is going to be after 5 years, or yeah, that the demand, or maybe after 10 years. Though we are starting, but still I think there are not much opportunity in India right now. I think I have gone to some of the colleges in somewhere outside of India. They're beautiful and they are very, very crisp, uh, crisply revealing the subject what future is going to be.
Yeah, based on the like AI is coming in picture, so many things is happening. There is a huge gambit of change happening across industries, not particularly this industry, and especially in abroad. They have this curriculum is very strong, keeping the future in mind. Here in India, I think we are still growing at a pace.
Yeah, we are growing at the pace, and there are so many things available. See, basically, what happened that the practicality has to be understood here for the student, or the maybe the parents, or the even the people who are going to offer the course. Because everyone is talking about the AI, that AI will change the narrative of the audio industry or radio industry or the digital industry. So, for example, we have a script writers. So we now what normally we do, we get a brief from the client in meetings and give a brief to the scriptwriter. They produce the script, maybe it's a song, or maybe it's an episode, or maybe it's a narrative, and then it got produced, and it goes on air on television or radio. That's basically a process. So with the help of AI, we are trying to skip 1 2 steps. We are the sales guy, or maybe the coordination guy, or maybe the client servicing guy is himself direct writing a script from AI.
AI,
Yeah, going a brief AI generated. But the very important part, what I'm trying to communicate, maybe through story, the brief which is going on AI is so much important,
yeah,
because it's every garbage in, garbage out.
yeah, agreed.
So basically, it's not only about AI. What we have to put in AI is so much important, the content. And that content can come with the right level of course, right level of education, about that particular process, or maybe it's a multimedia, or it's a voice or multimedia.
And now, talking about your experience, you have worked on some travel and tourism projects, big like Maharashtra, Deco, and all. If you can tell one of your favorite projects and some learnings from those projects.
See, again, learning is always was storycal. So storytelling was my best learning, because what happened that used to, I told you already that I was with some FMCG companies and everything, eventually come into media and with radio. I was in between television also, come back again to radio because I was missing storytelling.
Mm.
We had some breakthrough first time campaigns. My most of the campaign with tourism are always first time. Uh, Tourism already, tourism is sector in India, domestic tourism mainly. Domestic tourism mainly, we have a places, but we don't know the story about it.
Yeah.
So how Maharashtra tourism has been cracked? Maharashtra, obviously, everybody talking about coming to Mumbai, coming to some forts of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. That's what people know about Maharashtra. But what happened when we started proposing a campaign where we had a story that we have to highlight the places which are not known, not on the list, even of the tourism also. So we have founded the campaign. Me and my teammate was sitting every day in office or maybe on airports when you're traveling, finding the places. Then we derived some 6 places.
Hmm.
So one of them was, I can give you example, right?
Yeah, sure.
So one of them was Lonar. So what is Lonar?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, someone in office of the client was also not heard about it. So Lonar is the only crater made from the asteroids 50,000 years back. In world, there are only 3 craters are there. Crater Lake, two are in Brazil and one is in Maharashtra. That's in Buldana district of the like Maharashtra. It's called Lonar is a place. That crater lake changes color, color of the water 3 times in a year.
Wow.
So there's a green, red, and blue as per the season. The stones available, like we found the stones inside that crater, are resembling with the stones we got it from the moon. As UNESCO Grade 1 heritage site.
Yeah, like,
So I have given this as a presentation, and the stories we have pulled on air with RJ. That RJ was telling a 3-minute story every day about Lonar. That what is Lonar is about. Then one guide was created as a character, that how to reach Lonar. And simultaneously with the radio, we are doing the same static post and video on our social media handles to supply this campaign. So this whole storytelling it was not a one person's journey, but basically it's a audio storytelling, then it's a video storytelling. So basically creating a story in front of the client was very much important. So yeah, if you ask me, so what is a reason of success I'm getting? It's getting in-depth knowledge what you have to do, the need of the client.
the need of the ground. Any advice to students that you would give on based on your experience that they can learn?
On radio, it's not only about mic. The world is awaiting.
Yeah.
You choose the right course, it's available. Because what happened, as I showed you, the product life cycle of any profession is not longer. So you have to equip with all the knowledge information. Storytelling will continue, not only from the books, not from the podcast, maybe someday in the
It
planet.
will find,
It will find another view.
but it will continue. We talked about a lot of things, right? From student, what students can pursue about the project that you have worked on, one of the project that you worked on. Now tell me, what really inclined you towards media?
I always talk about the realistic thing. It's all about upbringing. So upbringing is not about only the parents you staying in home. It's about the maybe the village or maybe the street you are born. The type of friends you have in your life, maybe the political party you're inclination towards something. So, and maybe the colleague you got in your first company, or maybe the college, what you did. These all affect you on your upbringing. Still today, I'm having a migraine. You are still also in your upbringing, and even the 50 years of person, or maybe 80 years of person, also in your upbringing with learning some new things. So basically, I always believe that you have to skew down at some point what you want to do really in life.
Mm.
So how do you know that? So how do you know what you feel to do joy? So when you have a joy of doing something, that's your take. That's what you have to do. I've taken my 16 years to do that. It's a very, very long time.
Yeah. But even
Finally, I have arrived. Sorry, yeah, you see.
no, no, said but eventually you found your
Eventually, I found it because I didn't know that I am a storyteller. I wasn't doing that.
yeah.
After some time, I realized that I'm a storyteller. So I get into radio. Then I have to skew down what needs to be done. Then I skew down to my government part because it's all upbringing was political, and with the thing I was working with some student organization from years and everything. So political is my mainframe. Working with, though I cannot appear in the IS exam and not to be a collector, but finally I'm working with the collector and assisting them and realizing their dream to giving a story to people.
Any closing takeaways and a book that you would recommend?
The closing day, your voice matters through your mic, through your instrument, through your iPads, everywhere your voice matters. And I'll be very happy to see you on air. And the book I would recommend, that's Outlier
Great.
by Malcolm Gladwell.
Thank you. We'll definitely try to read that book.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was great to be here.